Alrighty then, let me think. Working in the garage every day like always. My old lady just got back from the mall and she buys Hollister clothes. It's very expensive. This is my point. Me and my wife split the bills. Lights, gas, cable, phone, whatever, blah blah, groceries, whatever. And we split it. It's a set amount every week. And then whatever I do with my money, I can buy whatever the fuck I want. That means she can go buy Hollister clothes, $50 bottles of fucking tanning lotion, whatever. Some people pool all the money together. The reason I don't do that shit is because she might tell me, well, you don't need that. And I might tell her she don't need that. So if you have your own money, it's all good. Before I start selling some shit, wow. I got 5 F's in my life. Listen to the order they're in too. Faith, that's priority, which is, what the fuck? Which is F. Oh Lord, my 5 F's. Faith, family, finance, friends. The last one, fuck everybody else. Okay, let's move on. Anyway, been getting in and out of my truck all the time, and I haven't even driven it, and see we got a scuff mark already, which ain't no big deal. So, in the meanwhile, make my speaker box. This is what I did. So it's got a 45, I did on a press brake. I'm gonna put them in there. And that way, I haven't closed it. You can tell right here, it don't fit that great. It's gotta be trimmed down about 1 inch, I don't know. But that's a rough, they need to be polished up too. And I had to pull my table saw out of my back carport. The back carport is over there. And this is the other carport. Yeah. There's my table saw, whatever. There's my dust collector. Yeah, that's what I've been doing all day. No, actually 3 days. Okay. Here's the finished product. Okay, this is down inside the sub box. Okay, I got one sub in, and then I got a port there. And there's gonna be a sub in the middle, and then a port, they're 12s, and another sub right there with the port. And then gonna have a neon light there, a neon light there, and this one's gonna go up on top. Okay, my buddy down at Custom Creations, Kenny, he knows algebra a lot better than I do. And the center sub was easy to make. The side subs, because I don't have much room, is I had to do this kind of configuration. And he was telling me that you want 3-inch ports, and if you want the port to go past the sub because the noise will be bouncing off here, go back here, and whatever, I don't know. I'm not fucking in algebra or geometries. Whatever, I don't know. Okay, the port got so big, got so close. This is a tolerance in between the sub and the port. You can barely fit this thing through. So she's real close. And then I had to build this little piece of wood thing or whatever you want to call it to hold the port up. And then because I had to hack this is a 45 and this is the best I get to make it fit the port, so I had to grind up in there and stuff. Then there was a ridge inside there, so I went back in there right there. There's a rough ridge. I went in and put 100% silicone in it. And when the box is made of 5/8 high dense particle board, whatever. At first I started using staple gun, and fuck, it sucks, man. That's what the factory uses. So I went back. After a while, I went back and I piloted holes, and then countersunk them and put drywall screws 1 5/8 all through the whole thing. It's been taking forever. And the glue that I use is what Pete recommends, which is good shit. It's a Loctite. Motherfucker. It's a PL brand. Then 100% silicone. And this is how close it is. This is This is the top of the box, and I got the lid, but I haven't put it on yet. Watch how close that is. Yeah, just doesn't touch. So I guess in geometry, because I couldn't make a square box like this, and if you do a rectangle box like that, you do a bunch of calculations or whatever, and you want this port beyond the sub, so it catches it. If that port was here, I guess it wouldn't work as good because it would hit the magnets and stuff. Anyway, I could have slit through and did some bullshit, so I could have made that box the same length as the center box. It's actually about 2 or 3 inches different. The reason I didn't do that is because that isn't what the dimension was supposed to be. It's like the pennies. Either it's right or wrong. There ain't no fucking in between. And if you're gonna do something, do it right. I do it to my best ability. Got a lot of work in this box. A lot of work in this box. It's got all velvet in it, and what I did is once you lay the lid down on it, you can't see these runners. So what I did is I made a template. So once I put that top piece of wood on in a minute, I got it all marked out. Where, see, I don't wanna drill screw holes through there. Once I get the lid on, you can be able to tell. So I wrote no in there. Whatever, blah blah blah. And this template, see how it says passenger side upside down? Okay, when I flip it, the driver's side, because you don't want to miss it. You don't want a fucking screw be hanging down there and shit. It doesn't seem like it should take this long, but it did. And this front trim piece, it got fucked up a little bit, so I'm gonna go back and make another trim piece. What do you got, love? Oh, thank you, love. Yeah. My wife just came in and brought some Lucas for fuel injection cleaner. I don't know what else to fucking say, man. It just takes forever, dude. Takes forever. And I gotta take the sub back out, and I gotta put the top on and pilot all the holes and countersink them, then pull it back off and vacuum all the stuff out one last time, then put that glue shit, gets all over every place, man. This glue shit, this stuff, when it dries, it's hard as a fucking rock, dude. Like right there, I think this mirror is gonna have to be thrown away. Well, of course I don't fucking stick the mirror that great, but maybe I can cut off with a razor blade, I don't know. Anyway, that's about all I did. Yeah, this is what I started with, the staple gun. You know, it holds it for a minute, but you know, I planned on pounding pretty good in it, hopefully. Now I gotta run another switch for these neons, and I'm running out of room. You know, that's for the door, and that's for the under the neon underneath the truck, and the strobe lights, and the Skullmaster, whatever the fuck his name is. And I still haven't even put the GPS down in the ashtray yet. That's where I'm going to put it, but I got to plug it in to first see if it works, because usually you have a GPS in the windshield to get signal. Wow. And I had to go back and take the bottom seam out, that seal, because I miscalculated. I had to cut that down again. I still got to make the trim panel inside. There actually is, once I put the tunnel cover on the fiberglass one, there actually is about maybe a ½ inch play in between there. Still ain't done tailgate. Wow. The shit that I use is the glue the velvet down is 3M brand. Then I use a hot glue gun a lot around the edges and stuff. And then my DeWalt drill, that fucking piece of turd bomb over there, $279 fucking DeWalt 18 volt drill. Yeah, $279 fucking dollars, man. It works when it wants to, piece of turd. So I had to go back, and that's my the one you mother boom casualty. That's the drill, fucking cord on it. That's a hassle, but whatever. I don't know, I just thought I'd give you guys an update. Here's what I started with. Now, I usually don't make plans at all. I usually don't. These were the plans. This is just for the side, which is that right there. I usually ask no one's advice for anything. Not that I know it all. It's just, I just don't. I just do what I gotta do. But when it comes to speaker boxes, I know that if you don't have it proportioned right, and the cube size and the ports and everything, it doesn't sound as good as it could. So I asked Kenny. I can't remember Kenny's name. I appreciate Kenny his time because he always takes care of me when I go down there. This thing's gonna weigh a ton. Actually, if you look at it, that is, of course, that is gonna be going through there. If you switch the box around from about right here back to the tailgate, I'm gonna cut a piece of wood on an angle. I don't know how big it is, and mount all my amps there. And then I'm gonna put my tunnel cover on it, and I still gotta get some foam, I guess, and then put the alligator, crocodile, lime green shit on it. And then right there on the inside, I'm gonna hook a chain to that. And I got carriage bolts I'm gonna hook to the tunnel cover where it flips. And then back here, because I know the natives are gonna try to get in this motherfucker. I know they are, but anyway, then I bought a deadbolt that you put in the house, and it's gonna be hooked to the tailgate and the tunnel cover. So if they pry this bitch up, they should only be able to pry it up about 3 inches if they got enough balls to. I hope I don't catch them. Anyway, and they'll never get anything out of here. And because, you know, it's not that I live in the hood. I live in an average neighborhood, but you know, the economy's getting really bad, and people are going to be some thieving motherfuckers out there, and you better lock your shit down. I'm here to tell you, man. You guys probably already know that. I think it's like, I don't know, I think it's Thursday. The only reason I know it's Thursday because it's garbage day. And I see people bring out the garbage cans. You see, I had to fucking buy another stereo because the CD player turned bombed out. So I got some more speakers. I actually even got a subwoofer that came along with it. I figured, what the fuck, man? Why not spend the money? I'm always out in the garage anyway. Anyway, I think that's all I got to say. Hope you guys ain't bored too much. Peace.